Alrighty, how's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining this video. And so, in this video, I'm going to talk about the essentials for building your website. And so, if you've been in the Build a Website workshop, then you've pretty much gone over this. Uh, Overall, this video is just to show you kind of a small sort of a cheat sheet that you can reference, or a cheat video or something that you can reference back to go through the steps of modifying the more essentials of your website. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my video over here. And so one of the first essentials is under, if you scroll down on the left side, it's gonna be under appearance and then customize. And so in this feature, you're gonna be able to customize the more general settings of your website. And so that could be the website name, website tagline, your logo, any default colors, default font. And so on the left side, you'll have the options, and on the right side, you'll have your actual screen. And so depending on the theme that you're using. So I'm using the Shapely theme. Uh, I know a very common one to use that's very easy to use is the Neve theme. You'll see on the left side the different options that you have. But basically, for the most part, customize appearance, which is this section here, will give you the general settings of your website. So that's where you can edit your header and your footer and other general settings. So as for how to modify your pages, you would go to pages on the left side. You can go to pages, all pages, or just click pages. It'll go to this page right here. And through here, you'll be able to see um, all the pages that you have. And so if you have an Elementor add-on or plugin, which I very much recommend, you'll see that it has an Elementor to the right of it. And then all you have to do is just click on the link of the page, and then go ahead and navigate through and then click edit with Elementor. And so that will give you all of the options that we discussed in the Build a Website workshop, which you can then just highlight a piece of an element or a module, and then just right then and there edit the text. Uh, I'm actually going to create a new page so I can show you some specific examples. So on the left side, I'm going to go back to pages so that I have the option up here to create a new page. And that's the next essential for building your website is how to add a new page. So I'm going to go ahead and click add new on the top. And then first thing I'm going to do is add a title. I'm going to call it ABC page just for reference. And I'm going to hit publish and publish again. So that's how you create a page. Give it a title name that is relevant to the new page that you want to create. Once it's done and being published, I'm going to hit edit with Elementor. And then that's going to load the Elementor plugin, which will then let us have building blocks. And so in the workshop, we talk all about this on how basically Elementor is a very easy to use website builder, and that's why I recommend it. And so in the beginning, when you always create a new page, you're always going to have kind of like the template that they start you with. So first thing I recommend is hitting settings on the bottom left, hide title, click yes, and then page layout, Elementor full width. And the right side should be updating. There it is. And then now you're gonna have a blank page to start with, and that's what you want. So I'm gonna hit update just so those changes save. And then now for inputting a template, we click the folder here, add template, and then I like to format or filter by popular. The popular ones are usually the free ones. And then from here, insert a template that fits the style of your website, but also the purpose of why you need this page. This is a sample page, so I'm just going to insert this one right here. So you can click on it and then hit insert on the top right. And that's going to start loading the template inside. And once that's loaded, you'll see that you have all of this content already plugged in. And this is how your website will look off the bat. So in order to edit the features on this, you literally just can go ahead and highlight over it and just click it. And you'll notice on the left side, you're always going to have a panel that lets you modify the specific features. On the right side, you can edit the text how you want, edit the text, and so forth. And I'm just going to go through some brief examples. So if I want to edit the color of this, it's always going to be on the left side. So if I click it or click the pencil, on the left side, I'm always going to have settings for it. So here's where I can change the link to another page in my website, or for example, google.com. The style is where I would change the colors, the fonts, anything of that sort. So I can change the color here. And so with any one of these, it works the same way. You can highlight it and click the pencil, and on the left side you'll be able to change the text, or you can change the text directly in here. It's just for more complicated things, such as, let's say I want to change the color of this. You can't necessarily change the color on the right side. So you click the pencil, shows up on the left side. You have other features here that you can change this to, just depends on your preference. And then the style, you can always change the color on the style button. So it really just depends on the branding. You want to make sure the entire website is consistent with the branding, such as my colors are up here in the top left. So you want to stay consistent. Just an example. And same thing with all of these. Here's an example of an icon that you can change. So let's say I wanted a computer here, or a laptop. There it is. Insert, and there it is. Anything you click on the right side, the settings will show up on the left side. So that's an example of how to create a new page. And so since this is called the ABC page, I'm gonna go ahead and type ABC page here. And if I wanted just for it to be on the top, I can add a headline up here. Okay, it's not working. Let's try that again. Oh, that's right. I have to click the plus up here to add a new column, and then I can add a headline in that space. Okay, it's probably there it is. It's going a little bit slow. I'm going to center it. I'm going to call this the ABC page. This is just an example of me creating a new page. So I'm going to hit update. And now what I'm going to show you, the next part of the essentials for building your website, is how to add this page to your menu up here. So this menu is your home menu and your primary menu, and it will pretty much be on every single page. So when you add a new page, you most likely want to want it to show up here. So then I'm going to show you that example. So to do that, you scroll down to appearance, and you hit menus. And then after this, you're going to be prompted and asked which menu do you want to modify. And that's actually usually right here. But since I only have one primary menu on this website, I don't have the option. So now we're going to adding the menu item to this structure. So on the left side, you have all of your pages. And so what I'm going to do is click the most recent one, and I'm going to add this to the menu. And then you'll notice that once it's added, you can actually move it around and place it wherever you like. You could even place it inside of a menu item, and that'll be a sub item. And then from there, it'll be a drop down from your menu that you can select the sub items. So that was just an example. I'm going to remove this because this is the website that I use. And so that's it. Other than that, wherever this video is posted, feel free to comment below. And if you have my email, feel free to send me any questions. And other than that, just stay tuned for the next video.